I have no idea. OBS being OBS. I just decided it wanted to crash after I went live. But everything should be fine. Alright, it is of the devil time. It is of the something time. It is time to be with the devil. Still don't know why it's called that. Maybe one day we'll know. Maybe it's because of our character. I don't know, but also, yeah, OBS just messed up. It went live and then it didn't go live, so I have no idea what happened, but it looks like everything's fine now. Just gonna everything. I'm so used to streaming now that I can pretty much successfully stream without any issues. I'm starting to get used to it. Alright. And as this is loading, our next trial with this is we have to defend some gangs. Well, we have to defend a bunch of people. There are a bunch of gangs. Person we're defending is accused of murder, which is funny because we are the people. We did it. We murdered the 4 people. But a 5th person was also murdered. And it's involving a Yakuza-like family, a gang, so you know it's gonna be it ain't gonna be pretty. Whatever ends up happening. Alright. We're gonna try to not narrate as much, like I said, mainly just because I don't want to talk too much. Turns out that's not my thing. So I'll narrate it when it's important to mention. Pretty much like I did with the Mori. But hello everyone who is here. Oh yeah, that's right. We also got a visit from somebody from the... I'm gonna call them They're basically the Yakuza. Playing New Tamagotchi Life. Yeah, I've seen that a bunch online. I don't know anything about that game. I want some answers. But for now, I'll sleep. That doesn't work out. Use a chainsaw. Man, but it's... Wait. Sorry. Do I have a bad joke? Yeah. I'll just use a chainsaw, man. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes, you trying to look all stoic, staring out the window. Uh-oh, is this us? So that wasn't a joke. Making out amounts in front of the class. Trying to be a detective club or something. Lame. Damn, she got made fun of. Damn. Damn, they're trying to say they were going to get replaced. Damn, nobody wanted to join our club, huh? I love it. Maybe one day I'll play it, but I can't be buying any new games. You really are a cool kid. Morgan, please, this is... Hold still and relax. It'll be over soon. Uh-oh. What happened? I thought you were joking about the makeup. Invaluable in core room. Oh, they're gonna put makeup on him? You know the names of all this stuff. I'm a modern man. I know the names of many things, including makeup. Oh. Eyebrow gel. It's cakey? What is that? What? I think some of the jury might find is that his wounds make him look rugged. Some of his buttons undone will... Excuse. Be proud to display your well-defined collarbones as the fruit of your efforts, damn. This is so scary. I love you, but just hold still. Appearances do matter in court. From what I've heard, to be honest, though. You got an emerald. You now have 79 emeralds. Nice. So you pressed. Do you want me to wrinkle it back? Trying to get to the jury, these civilians' epitome is shameful. No, no, no. It's pretty much part of being a lawyer. You got to do that. Don't call other people stereotypes. He's more of a cybernetic samurai since he's sworn himself to wealth and land. I don't. Talk about having principles. Yes, they're subjective, and yes, they can be hypocritical. The more you need them, man. Interesting. What would Sarah be like if she didn't have tenants to guide her programming? Well, I can only imagine. Will I ever follow exactly what the compass says? So say no to your freeze to death. When? Yeah. All these metaphors. Nice try, Sarah. Forget it. Do whatever you want with your brushes, woman. Damn, woman! Small talk. Let's talk about the tattoos. Yeah, what happened? You happen to have any tattoos? On his back. Well, take off your shirt if you have a tattoo on your back. You caught a goldfish? Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Let me actually... Excuse me. Okay, never mind. Not gonna work. You have a tattoo of a dog? It's a fierce guardian deity. Oh. Great. Fierce. A big dog. A big doge. A dragon. Like a dragon! They did it! Did they just really make a like a dragon joke? Oh. Oh, I love her. I love Sarah so much. There's no... Oh, Who messaged me? One sec. Browser source offline. Now, why is that? Sarah's so fun. I love her. Yeah, she's so funny. Let's talk about some mob history. Dimensions. Subject might have come up. He kept her up. She kept him up all night with the. She's just no. She's just curious. Reminds me of. Who's it remind you of? Hold up. Alright, so is it all now working? Alright. Period history. I assumed you spent all your free time frowning in the corners of rooms with all your arms crossed. Damn. Talked about the Roman Empire. Criminal empires, nothing too detailed. Only that the old days don't fit in our new 21st century world. Old ways? Race. Hey, damn, you shared the components of a washing machine. Damn, roasted. Boom. Absolutely shredded. Shredded. Mafia Godoku, blah blah blah. Living by your own set of rules, do whatever you want. Give me 1 second. Did the chicken work? Okay, the chicken definitely worked. Well, why? What? Okay, I don't know why, but the stickers aren't working. Whatever. Charities, and they go on. Then the world got smaller and people started moving around and Mafia changed. The world getting smaller and more complex. Eventually that kind of community wouldn't form, let alone survive. That's my face right now. I can't. I don't know why these stickers aren't working. Shared experience. I see. Fancy way of saying the internet became along. Technology negates the physical distance between people. When you spend most of your life online, you end up more common people on the other side of the planet than your own neighbors. That is so true. One sec. Alright, now... I like this music. It's so... Alright, I am now done with that. Ever since before I was born, to answer your question, Sarah, that's what binds the members of a criminal organization to one another. Socioeconomic status. Bluebirds lie below us. Ah, Kyria and Blue Bloods. No, the rust. Yeah, the rust experiencing a kind of social. Damn, they are just roasting the rust out here. They're being classist. Bum 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 bum. Oh, they're gonna rip you open. Things like that can happen in the city. Oh yeah, only in the shadows, Sarah. Nowadays, nowhere you'd ever find yourself. Has to get 12 strangers to agree to kill 5 men. Whoa. Wait. You're talking about my face. Are you really not used to this kind of attentions? Some have expressed a mem no doubt, damn. Pretend it's war paint. No, but I'm a grown-up. Damn. How did it go with the investigation? Oh, that bad. Oh, yeah. It was pretty bad. It was awful. There's no one else who could have killed Chopin. There's no who was swearing to stand that he arrested, standing over his partner's dead body. You've never been inside a courtroom ever as a defendant. Uh-oh. Well, just don't fall for their bait. That's all I can say. Say that, and yet I don't see any other Akira around. Oh, they don't want to show up. Damn. They can't afford to be around a cop killer. Good catch. Good catch, Sarah. You're by Makoto House Akira, weren't you? Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's safe enough for him to be around. Claustrophobic? No. Not telling what I understand. It's illegal to stream a trial process in most circumstances, but I'm sure House Akira doesn't mind paying a fine. I'll have to watch somewhere in the courtroom. You caught an Atlantic cod. Yeah, everyone's gonna be watching this court. I think Sasuke's spirits have rallied. How can you tell? Hey, look, it's her, my best friend. Now try and keep his spirits high. Think of something fun. Right, Sasuke, shall we arm wrestle? Bruh. Oh, Emma. Good morning, Morgan. Good morning, Emma. You seem tired. I am tired. I'm tired of you. Push yourself till next week's. That sounds... Hey. Sorry. Well, we'll be facing up soon enough. Why not savor the playfulness while we can still... we still can. Things look pretty cut and dry. Well, I'll have you know that I'm actually the murderer. Uh-oh. She's lying. I slept like a rock. Liar. I've been getting good rest more... good rest more or less. Just having a lot of late nights recently. Uh-oh. Like going out? Late night chats. Uh-oh. 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 Chatting about what? With who? Theater? Oh. Oh, okay. We both know what's not, that's not what this really is about. A cop is dead. The state wants to make that clear. That isn't tolerated. Volunteers don't get paid, though. Besides, cops, courts, the state, they all can do enforce the law, not defend them. Suppose that's not possible. Oh. Never let the opportunity pass. Make the same show of force whenever any crime is committed. Oh shit. Make an example out of it. I like this color. Look at this cool orange tint. I love it. They treat every death like the death of a cop. Maybe I could caught HBK by now. Oh, heartbreak. June deaths are down, but do you know how many missing person cases are in the city? How many deaths get written up as mod harvesting attacks gone wrong? Big City, Morgan. More than enough blood running through the streets for Heartbreak to launder their kills in. Yeah, don't joke like that. You don't believe me? Just last month, missing person. Oh shit, the color. Report was filed but didn't show up at the point number by their employer, but they didn't show for work 7 days after they had last been seen by anyone. Oh. And then disappeared. No one. Oh yeah. Emma, what'd you do with your hair? You should keep it like this color. Emma, keep it like this. No one noticed until they stopped buying in. The body was found. A full 2 weeks later. Blunt force to the back of the head. Metallic with a sharp corner, we think. It is very nice. It is roughly cube machine part I pulled from a dumpster. Kicked into the vein might even been weighed down. Like a sheep. That's terrible. Did you find any belongings on him? No. A mugging then? No. There would have been other injuries from a struggle. Thief accidentally committed murder would be too panicked, too terrified to... You know how muggers think now. Emma... I think Emma is sus. Interesting. Heartbreak, even our Heartbreak killer with a rust enough profile. Oh, good luck with that. Oh. Working by yourself. Oh, she has people. Where would be the fun in that, man? These two are gonna, like, kill each other. I don't know what chapter it's gonna be, but these two are gonna, like, be at each other's throats. Like, you bitch. I don't know. Alright, so now Emma... Ooh, that's just gonna be crazy. What if Emma knows some stuff she's not saying? Alright, I wonder if our judge will be the same. Oh, it is a full gallery today. Oh, there's cops here. Oh yeah, if there's a cop, yeah, you know everyone's gonna care. How dare you! Hang that man now! I got the rope right here! They're just posturing. They're just trying to scare you. I've been in attendance for my share of tense negotiations, but the bloodless in those rooms was always mutual. You don't always feel animosity towards these cops. I'm used to summoning my temper on command. I'd forgotten how to get angry on my own sake. Yeah, just don't worry about cop lovers. Oh, it's the same judge. Have you been in court many times before then? No, it's an eye for an eye for an eye in the world we operate in. We don't file assault charges, we just answer them. Elevated. Blue Bloods and Russ, all the rest of the rabble. We're beyond reach now. I think your work sounds very rewarding and exciting, Sasuke. Thank you. When you were captured and beaten by your rivals, damn. That is a quote. Man, I always forget about that. Is that you should not be expecting assistance from the house. Oh, trust me, I didn't expect them to help us anyway. paper bags of cash? No. Well, we already put all that makeup on, so probably too late for that. To have them look at many our punishment for the jury for the defendant. All right, kiddos, chin up, shoulders out. Show's about to start. Let's get it on. It's gonna be me again. Society, what are the chances? Other personnel is bidding. Proceeding so honorably. I do try. Well, this is probably going to be the only judge for the entire game, I'd imagine. Oh! Wait, did you quote the... Wait, what are the odds it plays that same quote again? Marriage? No way! Also, stop dropping the pipes. Because it's a try, y'all. Damn, tougher crowd than usual. Who died? 5 people, Your Honor. Damn. She's really got ice. Yikes. What's the damage? Manslaughter, 2 counts of homicide in the 2nd degree, and 1 count of homicide in the 1st degree. Wait. Wait, 2 count, 2... Oh, okay. Buddy, you were trying to set a gold sprint with all that. What's what the record-setting grind said. Well, hold up now, Your Honor. We don't know about that. Oh, shit. A lot of pipes are falling today. Court is now in session. All rise. I'm not sitting up. I'm sitting down. Crack open those opening statements and get this case summarized. Alright. Gladly. People of the court, the defendant in the case is a man named Sasuke Akira. He was found at the scene of a crime where 2 men were shot to death. One was stabbed in the neck and another had their skull bashed in. And a police officer was impaled through the back with a sword. Which, by the way, we did the other 4. We didn't do the one. We didn't do the cop. Cop killing piece of shit. Damn! Damn, they are some cop lovers. Please pardon any outbursts from the gallery that Mike's may advertently pick up. I understand that the scale of violence on display here today may intimidate you, but I want to stress to all of you now that your responsibility here is neither taxing nor complex. You will hear testimony, you will be shown evidence, and all of it will point towards the truth. That the defendant is the only individual who could have possibly committed those crimes. This is a simple fact. And the only one you need concern with yourself. Wait. And that's a simple fact. What did I read? The only one you need to concern yourself with. Damn, buddy. You tried to post that shit? Don't you dare post that shit in my chat. She's as cold as ice. Ice. Oh, also, fuck ice. Alright, ice age beckons a kindling. The fence is ready, Your Honor. Your Honor, I clearly didn't do it. Fuck ice. There it is. Go for broke. My fellow citizens, you were brought here today because of an act of violence took place that could only be described as bloody, wild, unspeakable. Let's say bloody. Hey, all my homies hate ice. Bloody. I was there. I saw the blood on the ground. The bullets. Horror. And I also saw where my client was held prisoner I knew exactly where he must have stood because his sweat and blood had stained the tile. A decorated veteran. Wait. Oh wait. Actually, did he say that? The man you see standing next to me here. I'm not even fully healed from his torture. Was taken into police custody with lacerations, bruises, internal bleeding, broken bones, and paper skin. And while he was in police custody, he somehow sustained a black eye, busted lip, broken nose, and boxed ear. A puzzle which I'm sure any of one of the officers in the gallery today would be happy to testify about. You're gonna let her say that? Damn! You want me to object during opening statement? Much is resting on the outcome of this trial. 5 men lying on a lion death morgue. Wait, wow! One of the police officers, Terry, don't speak his name, you mob. Damn! Damn, why are they calling me that? Have you seen Puzzle in Sling? No. I don't know what that is. Hang him up. Oh my god. Literally earlier I was like, I got the rope right. These people are crazy. Hey, we like to have fun in the corner, but put on a good show. Any more outbursts from the gallery, and I'll clear this entire... Yeah, maybe you should clear the entire room. You can watch all the rest of your phones through the keyhole by a bunch of sweaty-looking looky-loos. Let's wrap this up, Council. The fact of the matter is, on the night my client was not in any condition to kill anyone, not 4 hardened criminals, and certainly not a trained police officer. Nothing about my client's background, his association, or that of his victims can change that fact. So as you listen to all the evidence in this trial with fairness and impartiality, whatever that word is, as I know you will strive to, I only ask that you focus on the reality of this horrible crime, and not on the fiction that the people will try to weave for you. It's a mix of stop motion, a puppet. I mean, I can try. Is it like a YouTube video or is it like a art style? Reminds me of those stop motion cooking videos. Thank you, decorated veteran. Telling me you never earned a single commendation, most push-ups of the day or something? Damn. Yeah, we don't want to be lying. Oh, a 10-minute thing? Okay. You come back to one of those. No, it's Marshall, as they call it, Yakume, a graceful fall. What do you mean? Alright. Alright, your name and occupation for the record. Oh, shit. How can that be necessary? Some blathering idiot. Now Courtroom doesn't already know that who I am. They don't deserve. Would you consider it, if only for the sake of ceremony? Is important I should be respected. Very well. I am Makoto Akira, House of Akira. Occupation is that of a student, bruh. Don't be such a smug asshole when you... Your position Akira Financial Corp or Group? Not salaried, must I declare that here? Sasuke, are you alright, huh? He can see us. Yes, he's safe. Yeah, well, why are you worried? Why are you worried about him? After the stream, I could maybe check it out. Yeah, I can try and check it out after the stream. After how horribly I failed him, he doesn't want to upset him. About the last time you saw the defendant, Sosuke Akira. I'm here today, not physically, but here nonetheless as a courtesy. Gum flapping puppet. Speaking of puppets. Yeah, why are you, like, chill out? Imagination. It was a traumatic experience. I'm sure anyone of normal upbringing would barely be able to recall a single detail, let alone a day full of events. Normal upbringing? Damn. I'm about to hear summer studies. Summer studies, like, common. I know you're basic. Was I mistaken? Listen, well, I am, as I demonstrate to you exactly how misguided you are about my powers of retention. Please do. Played like a damn fiddle. Why wasn't she mentioned during any of the trial preparations? I really am gonna go to prison, damn. As far back as you can. Alright, it's a simple task. For the past year, members of the organization most commonly referred as Blue Bloods, Mafia, have been making attempts on my life. Did you steal their lunch money? Bruh, I am the primary beneficiary. My grandfather, blah blah blah, Daisuke. Daisuke? I am the sole heir to the family. Yeah, you could buy so much lunch. Her face is... The Blue Bloods have been jealous of my family's financial foresight for decades. I'm merely the most recent target of their impotent attempts to nip at her heels. And 2 days ago on the 13th, how impotent was their attempt then? I was leaving a meeting held on the upper floors of the Crane Tower. My secondary detail escorted me to elevators where we would then proceed down the canopy access floors. Yeah, it was as planned by my head of security, Sosuke Akira. But the elevator became stuck. Unnatural timing. Sosuke pried the doors open. We saw that we were stuck between the 62nd and 61st. Jesus, I can't read. Did you call Makoto a girl? Uh-oh. I did? I meant to say... Oops. You know when I read, I don't be reading. I'm dyslexic. So I'm not really dyslexic. Blah. I just I think it's ADHD. I don't know. Leading the witness, Your Honor. He didn't need a tool. The spoiled little boy who opened the doors. His bare hands were more than sufficient. We submit to evidence the defendant's Akira Type 2 military-grade spinal mod, designed to enhance strength, endurance, and reflexes for high-intensity combat scenarios. It is so admired what happened next. Decision was made that we would crawl out into the 61st floor and head to the service elevators. Once the Sosuke and I exited, the elevators started up. It was a trap! It's a trap! Isolated and defenseless. Hardly defenseless. You really think my personal head of security wouldn't be armed? He had it. What? What's that? Oh, don't tell me. What is it? Oh, he named his sword. Hey, what a nice name. Alright, this is the sword. The sword is recovered by the police and knocked down. Found in the body of Tarkin Chopin. Still time for you to disown it, Sosuke. Once again, it is your paralegal that has the right of it. Perhaps she should be leading my defense. It's a trap! Somehow it turns into a offensive competition. I'll gladly defer you to... For you two. Defer you two. So you, Sosuke, and Yoru were on the 61st floor together. What happened next? When we arrived at the service elevator, Sosuke called them, and then they made a chime. I didn't clearly see much of what happened next, to tell you the truth. Figures emerge from around the corners. They're aiming weapons. Red dot shown on my chest. Oh shoot! Sticking out of his arm. Oh, he got drugged. He drawn in the blink of an eye. Damn, that would have been cool to see. I saw a syringe on my feet. Your sheath was thrust into my arms, pushed me back into elevators, and I landed on my rear. My butt! Just say it. My ass. Key piece of testimony. What? Why? What? What was the joke there? Just... me back in the elevator with your sheath. How I landed is irrelevant and should be stricken from petty public records. Oh, maybe he doesn't want to look like a weakling. Slammed his hand against the elevator control panel and then the door shut. That's the last time you ever saw the defendant? It's made that I get to the VTOL as soon as possible. Much of the detail stay behind the asset of what happened. Damn! Yeah, what kind of bonehead would leave evidence? Bonehead in a rush, perhaps. The weapon is a match for the projectile needles found in a room where my client was restrained. Correct. Others exactly like them were recovered from the scene of the ambush as well. Makoto, did you see the faces of the men who attacked you? Every detail of their... Oh. Like a good bit of testimony. Hit it! Oh. Like man on a raincoat that came at us first. Aimed at me, but so escaped between us and blocked every shot. Guns are supposed to be in a man with a ridiculous took advantage of that. Alright, hold on. I need to Is that it? Please tell me that's it. No! What are you trying for? I don't fucking know, man. I tried. No. Making sure you're on your toes. That sounds like bullshit. I don't believe you. Damn. Damn. Alright, needles. Or took advantage of that. They didn't try to kill you. Got him! Don't try. This guy was totally playing with him, capturing him alive. Meaning what? Hell yeah, I got my 1 coin back.
Hey.
It was... So there's defense or honor. What matters is that the witness has identified the defendant's captors as before Blue Bloods hooked him and accused of murder. Makoto, the stand specifically identified the victim. Possible that the men who attacked weren't. Oh, Creek's pod. Fuck it, raise it. Oh, because you say so eloquently put. Alright, well, fuck. I don't... Oh, damn it. I thought I should have stayed. Wherever you say from the service elevator, Sosuke surely collapsed at every moment. Shut. Wouldn't these men have pursued you by any means necessary? That is... I can answer that, Your Honor. Please, in case they found... Dispatched by these attackers would have had the menu open up door to the chase after Makoto, and that would take remarkable amount of strength. Yeah, I used a lot of force. I wasn't exactly trying to hold myself back at the time. The Blue Bloods couldn't pursue you further, instead of elected to take Sasuke captive. Made for a valuable source of information planning a future acts. Wait. Were he made to talk? Are you denying that? Why did you get off the elevator in the first place? Uh-oh. What are you... Hey. Picking up for you, but where I'm standing, I get up over here, my client groaning about how badly he failed you. Uh-oh. That's not evidence or testimony that should be stricken. So should be stricken from the record. Was that the big brain idea as head of personal security? Such as it's his to make. Especially countable in closed spaces. You trying to humiliate him? Well, maybe. Oh, he felt warm. It's not a technical failure on Sasuke part per se. Just an error of judgment. Uh-oh. Counselor Morgan, what's up? Ask me another question. So their pride in these Akira snap back as reliable as any knee-jerk reaction. It's usually the lawyers who don't do the asking and the witness who do all the answering. Do all the asking. Yeah, this is a very not realistic trial. We don't object, Your Honor. Passively, either. All in for on the former. Needle guns. Sasuke med records. Needles. Alright, Sasuke was outnumbered from the beginning and protecting me the whole time. It didn't matter that we were ambushed. Or that the blue... Wait, I wasn't looking! You were in both hands and swatted the needles. Fought off the attackers and without sustaining a single... Wrong! Wait a fucking second. That's bullshit. Wanna bet? Unscathed is the last thing anyone called my client after the events of that day. One look at his medical data from when he was arrested will tell you that much. The injury was sustained at the Blue Blood's dens, not at the Crane Tower. The police didn't even find one drop anywhere near that service elevator. A bloodless ambush. The fact that no blood was found makes it all more painfully obvious that what actually happened in the elevator panel. You smashed it to hell and back. There's a lot of adrenaline. Proper fist. Was your wrist not in line with the forearm? There was a lot of adrenaline, sir. I can't focus on this. Do you deny that his medical records clearly show his left hand was broken? Your Honor, what does this matter? Defendant broke his left hand door closing the elevator. Changes nothing about the witness's testimony. Come on, fuck it, raise it. Actually, of course it does. How so? What the fuck? How am I supposed to? Ah! Yoru, it's the name. Something that makes no sense given what we've learned about the upcoming ambush. Chip, how could that be the case with Sosuke's swordsman? Strong swordsman in the world, and everyone else who's ever picked up a sword loses them. It's a zero diff. Alright, I hate when this happens, cause... Oh, the fingerprints. It could be like because Sosuke has two hands. On the scene of the crime, it has my client's right hand fingerprints on the handle, despite the fact that his witness just testified that Sosuke was swinging both hands. Uh-oh. Like a graceful swatter. Oh yeah, he did say that. Damn. The little tyke misremember. Where he feared for his life. The court are expected to have kept track of such inconsequential. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought you said you had good memory. Subordinate's birthday's down to the hour. It doesn't matter whether the witness is mistaken about Sosuke's grip, Your Honor, because we have a much bigger issue to address. Why this sword has only my client's fingerprints on it? He later woke up held captive in lower wards. He was moved. So we have in a record must have also been handled by this guy. No, wait, I did not pick him. I literally fucking hell. Oh my god. I literally this guy. God damn it. I should have bet more because I was right. Oh my god. I literally am about to crash out. I'm losing all my money here. I'm going broke. What do you mean? So Sosuke was knocked unconscious by the Crane Tower, but that means someone else must have brought his sword down to the lower wards. Yeah, only the captors. One way to hold a sword. Yeah. Oof. You could hold your sword in your mouth and be like Zoro from One Piece. Charles Orange pushed me back in the elevator, landed on my rear. Since a cursed sword can't be resheathed until it's tasted blood. What? Makoto took it home. You think he took key evidence from known assault and kept it away from the police? Of course I did. Uh-oh. As if I would trust officers of the law to properly handle a family heirloom as precious as Yoru's sheath. There's no mistake here. This was all done with intention. Intention of to frame my client. Oh, shit! Putting his fingerprints onto the sword after the real culprit had already handled it. Look at her face. Holy God. Her face is so... I actually... I need this... Hold on. Let me screenshot this. She's like, the fuck you say to me? Alright. What a load of bullshit. And the crowd goes wild. Doesn't make certain kind of sense. Just happen to be foolish to pick it up afterwards. It's frustrating having to keep all my best cards on my sleeve at this time. Oh shit. The people are more than ready to counter if it pleases the court. The music! No, that's wrong. Wait, how come that didn't work? Hold on, hold up, Data. Also, hello, Data. That is basically what she said. No, that's wrong. Use a lowercase n. It's capital. It's cap. No, that's wrong. It worked? Oh, I didn't hear it then. Defense has made an admirable effort to barrel ahead of its theory. Admirable and predictable, with the foundation weak. The foundation is weak. Charging ahead and hoping the court won't notice is the only option. Target ambush on their heir. This Creek character led a targeted ambush on the Aird. The house, knowing he'd guarded by a full security team. They brought with them drugs capable of disabling veteran military grade mods. So is the defense seriously suggesting that after all that preparation, Creek's pod wouldn't bother to wear gloves? Wait, let me read it again. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? Who's getting canceled? For what?
Want a break from the ads?
Want a break from the ads?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, there's... Oh, hold up. Oh. How did that fall? I think I'm going to bet a lot of money on the gun. Back. Next, the coolie girl. I don't know who that is. Now, when we have Creek Scraper and the wipe recover on the crime scene. Hell yeah, I got my money. I got all my money. You have to be the next ukulele. Oh, ukulele girl. You're talking about... Well, she was a predator. Are you talking about Miranda Sings? Or whatever? Is that what's her name? Miranda? The girl who got, like, caught for, like, being a predator towards her fans?
Data Persona Q player asked me, James, if you get
James?
canceled, you'll have to be the next Yukili girl. But do it by using gaming compilation clips.
I don't know.
Now that's a twist I didn't see coming. If James ends up canceled, imagine the despair of transforming into a ukulele.
I mean, if I get canceled, I'm just... That's gonna be sad.
Gaming clips?
That would be
The
crazy,
chaos,
Monokuma.
The hysterics, combining epic fails with soothing ukulele jams, thrills, chills, kills. I'd love
The
to
laugh.
see how they pull off such a wild transformation. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
My friend Bingleton Coochie Smith scratched my doo-doo hole and he won't stop sniffing his finger. I put this goofy baby I found in the microwave for 7 minutes until it went boom. Then I fed it to my dog. A homeless man approached me and asked for $1, so I kicked him in the head. He fell asleep in the middle of the street and was ran over by
That's
a
a very rare chance to get that from the sound vault. These guys were sloppier than we thought. Yeah. Those bad guys were barefaced. Idiots. There wouldn't be any repercussions for their actions. The last they could have done was disguise themselves. Yeah, maybe not say that. It's only speaking of plain truth. Oh, why are you throwing Pokeballs at me? Wait, how come I didn't hear it? Wait. Oh, now I hear it. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I threw it to myself. It's just a theory, Your Honor. A game theory. What was that? Flapjack chef substituting quantity for quality. Damn. That's better. We're to note the Blue Blood successfully taken down the Akira's head of security. We already know that they went out of their way to defend a cat despite not being an original target. Furthermore, defense is belabored. We know that they decided to take a useless piece of steel with them. Useless? Damn. They wanted a trophy, and that was their That's a clearly logical explanation. Damn it. Oh well. We check or fold. Yeah, we can't say that we did it. Does somebody... Oh, damn. Somebody told me about an accident. Oof. Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ. Oh. I don't want to go fishing. Jellyfishing? By adjusting my aim. Wait, why can't... As the people say, Your Honor. Well, there was about a bit of lag there. Klaus? Wait, that's not how you spell Klaus. If that's... No, it's spelled with a K. That's how you spell his name. Oh man, I should have bet more. We're giving them chocolates. You can't give cats chocolates. Yogurt shows that Sosuke's are the only fingerprints on the doohickey. It's possible that Tank simply liked to polish his gun too. Polished his gun. Dirty mind, get your mind out the gutter. I'm concerned he's my Valentine. Well, Klaus can't be your Valentine. That's just a given, and cats can't eat those. He was polishing his gun, more paraphrasing. Or after being tortured that he got the gun with no struggle. Wrestled over the gun, it was out of reach. He had no injuries besides the hole in his chest. But he is, James. Well, that's... I don't know what to tell you, Data. I'm sorry. It's not happening! Hold on, what do you say? Okie dokie, then closing the connection. I said, wait. Venus, yeah, as usual in Purgo. Save, so how could you find someone into my DMs? What are you talking about? He's a cat. I'm gonna send it. The house doesn't have to appear in court if they truly does want to.
What did he
Please.
say?
Lived on the account. What did he say? Yeah. We slid it to those what? Alright. Well, too bad he's not a kitten. He's a cat! He's also a dog, because Klaus is a dog. Yeah, he's young. He doesn't know what he wants yet. Alright, now's a good time to take a break. I need to use the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. Oh, look, she's back. Also, now's a good time to save. Alright, I'll be right back, boys. Give me, and girls, and cats, whoever's watching. Too late. I heard that. You can't scare me. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. By the way, Starzy, I watched a little bit of that video while I was on in the bathroom and getting ice cream. I noticed in the first few seconds they had a Leon reference, the 11037. I was like, oh shoot, and no one in the comments I feel like got that, and I was just like, oh my god. But I haven't watched it fully, but I watched a little bit of it. Ooh, but it's supposed to be cold. Alright. Alright, we back. Yumi, Sarah, Dr. Sato, SpongeBob. We'll have to court through the time of the death for each victim and the manner of which they were determined. Tanks had a mishmash of street legal and chop shop mod along the forums. None of them particularly up to date, but they were all working. You're gonna crash! Ah! I'm gonna crash! Oh, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I watched a little bit of that video. And I saw the Leon reference in the first 5 seconds. Or like 10 seconds. Gunshot. Shot through the heart. Poor Trey. He kept calling me the bitch. It was not. His skull was, oh, saw no evil. Ugh. Yikes. Time between 9:40 and 9:50. Him third, he was the second to die. What he didn't die immediately. Yeah, he bled over the course of 5 minutes. Mod denied biometric capabilities. 10 minute between 9:40 and 9:50. He barely stayed modded. Huh, maybe he was still alive. Ooh! Maybe he saw what happened. What could cause a dark card transaction? A failure that cancel or the card itself josted. From the scan. Speculation, how much qualification is one need to understand that the card readers can be finicky, Your Honor. 2 nut chip swipe pin tap. Just let it buy the damn balloon animal, you clown. What is you referring to? Wait, what did you attack me with? I didn't see it. How come it didn't work? Did you draw a blank on me? It's supposed to work. Oh. Sorry. Anything using Streamer Bot isn't working right now. I don't know why. Let me try this. Let me try closing and reconnecting it. Death? What, did you just change your name to Pink? Diddy, your name is Pink. It was never Pink. Why isn't it working? Who believe his death from my... Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, everything that's connected to StreamerBot, I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I could add Sweet Release of Death. There's a few things I need to add as commands. Alright, must have been almost at the exact same time as tanks, thank you. The officer, so that's what he looks like. Start that 1014. What the fuck? Automatic 1099. Officer down. Officer down. Oh. Oh. You said the word viewers. Oh, it's think you're spamming now. I think Nightbot. Alright, I removed the timeout, but it thinks you're trying to say that. When you say the word viewers, it thinks you're trying to scam and promote something. Obviously, I know you're not, but Nightbot doesn't know anything. Back at a long template, severed aorta and was wrote he died instantly. Take it from 9. Took a sword aside through Miller. Throw it before slicing and trace neck. Apprehended by Officer Raj. That's all correct as far as we understand it. Try the demo? Possibly, but like I gotta get a thing for my Switch so I could actually view it. Oh wait, why did the thing repeat my message? Maybe one day, maybe next week I can look into it. I can't really know for sure. Anything new about the culprit's action? Wow! We have Emma brought her on the stand. Established culprits. Started taking action. Probably the door not toward. Indeed, so the likelihood that my client broke out of there is not very high at all. One selling game on the eShop. I've only seen stuff from it on Twitter. Check. Establishes that the defendant was indeed held in the other room, but clearly he didn't remain there. Captors must have taken him out and questioned him in the main room. Dragged him in front of this where a tank's gonna reach. Oh, you're the one who's reaching. You have evidence to the contrary. Yes, I was there. A better explanation of how he got out of where he was being held. Client was gagged and bound in that room. But clearly they had to cut him loose to question him. Do you think that's true, Sasuke? I'm not positive, of course, but my body's telling me that I was held in that room from the time I woke up until I got myself free. What the? Hi, Gyps. Gypsy, is it too dark? Hi, Gypsy. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I think one of my cats are just a little too dark, or a little scared of the dark, so I had to turn on the lights. But it's still lit there. I don't have an objection to counter that because Sasuke knows that Sasuke knows how I let him out. They'll just have to take this L and meekly move on to cross-examination. Using we when I'm winning. Fix it. Oh. It sounds very cool. Why do I pick at the details, but she's close enough to truth already. I know truth firsthand about every death except Chopin. In this case, Emma and I are on even footing. What do I know that everyone else is mistaken about? Cause of the timing, murder weapons. Well, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. What the hell am I supposed to say then? Use information to my advantage without revealing that I have it or how I got it. Ready to begin our cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, we're playing blackjack. Alright. No, to reiterate, his body was found with the katana stuck. Agitated. As though. Shows you found that they matched. You found that both matched the mag firearm had been used. And to the evidence, I did it. Shrapnel is by nature unpredictable, but the scale of destruction does make it pretty hard to save. Many thanks. Both attacked with a blade. Exactly how fast did they die? Slash blood found on his hands suggests that he had a time to reach up neck in response. Somewhere back and collapsed on the floor dead. I lost much blood at the moment. His neck was punctured for that kind of wound. That stopper was removed. He could have lost constant in mere seconds. Two. Evidence that he grabbed the razor sharp katana and lodged into his neck. Very quickly, by the time his hands were reached up his neck, it must have been gone. I'm not a doctor nor a fencer. Sosuke doesn't own a rapier. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah. I happen to drag it across. Of course, there isn't any implements. Impairments. Isn't any implement at the scene that fits the wound better. I can speak all this when I say I found that very enlightening. Blackjack. Let's go. I didn't fuck up. Just says about the officer. Chopper was impaled from behind. Did this occur on the spot where his body was found? Yes, it did. The body, no signs of being moved. I'm curious then. Oh shit! Oh. Therefore, huh? Chopin was in the center of the room. I mean, it wouldn't have gotten caught in the air, right? Bone, perhaps? There's been a wound inside and out. Did you see marks on the ribcage where the blade had been caught? That the blade didn't get caught anything inside Mr. Chopin. You got caught on the floor. Pardon? You need to take great advantage of the arcs, Council Morgan. Learn to flip things in on their head. Entire rooms if need be. Clear indication. Let's perfect. So there's a clear indentation in the floor that lines perfectly with Mr. I keep saying Dr. Chopin's wound. How did you think the tip of the sword got chipped? Or got shotgun on the floor? That's what the facts are saying. Do you disagree? I don't. It makes perfect sense for the sword to get caught in the floor as he collapsed on it. We can conclude that after being impaled, Chopin fell over with the sword, still the torso, driving the sword into the ground. Does that sound right? You asking me? She's on her what sort of asking the room, I guess. What you described makes sense, Doctor, but only up until we consider again the fingerprints on the sword handle. If my client really did impale Chopin and get his sword struck doing so, why would he try to retrieve it with only one hand? Because he had retrieve it with one hand. You yourself already elucidate that the defendant's left hand was broken when he destroyed the elevator panel on the crane. His left hand was too damaged for him to even grip a sword. Bucket. Wait, what? How was that not it? I thought... Mag US, how could my client's left hand be too damaged to grip a sword? Capable of gripping... I really wish. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Why should have picked that? Impossible to explain. We already determined that the Mag US was fired twice before at all. Firing such a weapon with a broken hand surely rendered his left useless. Is it difficult to wield a sword with a damaged hand? Difficult to wield a sword with a damaged hand, isn't it, Sosuke? Historically, even the loss of a pinky on your non-dominant hand was considered enough to render you relatively defenseless. No, that's not why. You have 73 emeralds. Nice. Tim's. Or Tim. What if you were Tim Gaming instead of Tim's Gaming? I don't know. Pat, cut the chat or save the history lesson. The people claimed that my client had used one hand to retrieve the sword because of his other hand was disabled. But does the evidence actually suggest that? What do you mean? Forensics performed on the katana found my client's right hand fingerprints on the handle. But what grip are the prints a match for? Let me just give you a quick think here. 74-star joke. 74. Oh, you're almost close to that. I should remember that number. That's a funny number. The grip is normal. Do you mean to say that the thumb is facing towards the blade, Your Honor? Yeah, well, this isn't easier to just say he held it like a normal. Had he held the handle like that even as he tried to jostle, like view from the floor, it was impaled in. Who's our next witness? Oh, excuse me. Chopin's partner. Very well. Uh-oh. Name not found. Is that a family given name? Oh, Sarah. Yeah, big old error right here, and that's... Witness not found, literally. He ain't here. What? The fuck you mean? That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. What? What? Wait, what happened? Did he kill it? Oh, it was his partner. Like hitting a Japan world's stretchiest Islamist is gonna make you pay for it. Pay for it when? Fine, I'll just finish myself. Right about now. Oh shit, perhaps it's for the best then, Your Honor. We can save the court the trouble of wrapping things here and now. Oh, the facts are simple. Defense has failed to refute them. Thus, the people call for summary judgment. Already? Finn is the only one with his prints on the gun. He's the only one with his prints on the katana. His own employer testified that this court, to this court that he was attacked and captured by 4 of the 5 victims, found and arrested standing near over the body of the dead cop. 2 more officers arrived to secure the scene. Who else who could have committed these murders? She's only because she was thrown over when it's faking and caused her overslept. Fired off a lot of claims, quick say, which is the weakest one. The only one who could have committed these murders. She can't possibly know that. She can't possibly prove that. And prove that there wasn't anyone else there that might that night, because I actually was. People were mistaken, Your Honor. My client wasn't the only person there that night. There's evidence to show it. I guess the dark card would make sense. Yeah, it's probably going to be the dark card then. Boom! Ha! Oh my god, it feels so good to be right! Ugh! Discuss that with the moments of the Creek's death. A transaction was being attempted on his datapad. Transaction made using this dark card, but whatever for. Perhaps some with a handful of illicit substances that were found at the scene of the crime. Oh crap, almost forgot. These guys were drug dealers! Drug dealers get customers, Your Honor. Or they can be very temperamental when things go south. Are you trying to suggest that these killings were the result of a drug deal gone wrong? Hey man, I don't fucking know. Hey man, dark cards require passkey, a fingerprint. The card would be useless if its owner wasn't physically present at the transaction. A transaction that might be abruptly cancelled if tensions boiled over. The Jabire would likely have been across decks from Creek at some point in a quorum that were established that the killer must have started their rampage. Cute idea, counselor, but there's no meat to it. Oh shit, there's no meat on these bones. We know that Creeks was using that datapad before he died, and we know that the dark card was processing the transaction at the same time, or at that time. For some reason, you made the assumption that he was selling. Simplest explanation is that he was buying. Oh shit. How will you respond? I need to respond with the evidence. I don't know which one. Oh, you really think the datapad of... Yes, I do. Oh, Ah, I hate. Oh my god. Oh, despite the fact that it has no fingerprints on it either. Hey, it's this song. I remember this song. I played it for a minute. If that dark apple had belonged to Creek, he would have had to insert into Datapad with his teeth. Yuck. So who did the data card Darker belong to? Perhaps the customer didn't like his prices. This disgruntled customer could have wiped their prints off the card to hide the fact that they were ever there. That's absurd! Customer brought the dark card with them to the crime scene. Why the hell wouldn't they take it with them when they left? Hey, man. It was stuck in the data pad. They could have pulled it a little bit harder, and they could have taken the data pad with them. This music is so good. Who would leave behind something that valuable? The card is worthless to everyone but its owner. To whom it could be priceless. Why would they choose to leave it behind? Harder? They could have put it harder. Pull out game! Causing the first aggressive negotiating tactics, or a customer who couldn't pay. What are you? This customer couldn't. This customer could afford a dark card, and yet they couldn't pay. Hey, man, I don't make the rules. Hold on, you're trying to say that all these deaths, all this carnage, all because their card got declined? Yes, pull out harder. I couldn't pull out the card, I'm sorry. Hard to live down that kind of fox pass. Fox pass? I don't know that word. Running 4 or 5 people in order to skip paying you was pretty aggressive, but if you need your fix, was there any indication that the contraband was taken from the scene of the crime? Oh?
Tim's Gaming 614 Sheared Dex 25, yo ho, yo ho. Near the hooks, I'll never go.
Yo ho, near the hooks, I'll never go. Wait, yo ho, as in... But thank you for the quarter. Thank you for the bits. The biddies. Yeah, I need to add that. Knowing their inventory before the crime occurred, we cannot rule out that possibility. That was a little lackluster of a pushback. To really got thrown off by when it's playing hooky. You are a pirate. More SpongeBob jokes. Oh, it was a SpongeBob reference? Oh. I don't remember that episode. The card got declined, you murdered someone? It was recess while we wait. Perfectly reasonable, Your Honor. That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard. What? Of course, now recess. Woo! Well, that was a crazy turn of events. Let's save. We'll keep playing for another while. Just give me 1 second. Oh, that was when Mr. Krabs said, yo ho, to the hooks. Oh, to the hooks. One. To the hooks, I'll never go. You know what I just realized also? Fire on the poop deck. Mother of pearl. Oh my gosh. Wait, did somebody? Um. Hmm. All right. Damn it. All right, fuck it. All right, sorry about that. It's compromised of the literal Curia family, Curia financial group and area holdings, but each of those parts separate identity from others. Yeah, that's confusing. Member of the IFG and IFG was called. What the hell is this guy to keep Rockford waiting? Question to me, I've never met the man. Well, he's met you, smacked you upside your head and cuffed you. You say so, I told you I don't remember anything after I walked out of that holding room. No, you're not banned, Data. I think you got timed out. Yeah, you definitely are not banned. My thing just times you out in case you say certain words or spam certain words because it's trying to go against a bot. Oh, well, you're not banned. I can assure you that. Also, I just realized, hold on. Tower of God season 2. You know, I've seen Tower of God season 1 and I have not seen season 2. I've a lot of people have said that intimate no. That's not happening. A lot of people have said season 2 Tower of God is not that great. Anytime. Apologies, Adon. I was just trying to answer your question. Who the hell is Officer Rogers? He's attached to a live feed. He's shaking hands with some men at the top of the stairs. City council members thank heroic officer for his service. Oh well, that makes sense. Emma's outranked. If the politician decided now that now was the time to do photo ops, she doesn't have the pull to go against them. Adoptive fathers. Are you trying to make me feel better? You're feeling guilty, Sasuke. Please get it out of your system before the trial resumes. It's a filler tournament arc. Wait, what arc? Dice the cube that changes every second. The filler tournament arc. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. All I remember is I loved the first season. Parents having to outlive their children. You take a bullet for your patron. Of course I would. I would definitely take a bullet and force him to outlive his son. How could you?
Personic 2-player asked me, at least it's better than Dice the Cube that changes everything. Second arc is a Manhawa. It's a filler tournament arc. Monokuma explained to Jane why it's so bad. Hoo. Let me tell you, Jane. The second arc of Dice, the cube that changes everything, is like a roller coaster that never leaves the station. A filler tournament arc with repetitive battles and lackluster character development is enough to drive anyone to despair. The plot stalls like a broken gear and it seems to promise thrills. But all it delivers is chills. Cold, empty ones. Ah ha 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 ha.
I mean, I guess, like I said, I don't know anything. And one of these days, I do want to get back into it, but of course, I haven't had time to watch anything. I've even why didn't I erase? Oh, you got your 86th Emerald. It's on Webtoon. Who's Jane? Son from Brand's family. Do I need to point out how badly you're contradicting yourself? I have a power seat of 4 or a subfervent seat. Sleep starts off. All of the leaves. Nope. Yeah, what's in the past is in the past, bro. If you're good for a way out, take it. Who told you that? Yeah, fuck it. Expose it. You is James. Nope, it's James with an M. Who is she? I remember the house. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't say too much, James. Uh oh, here you go. Here you go again, spreading misinformation. He's not gonna tell us. I'm not sure. Liar! Know about me, Morgan. I'm the... I learned how to kill in the military. Personal assassin. Oh, shoot! Oh, trust me. I know about assassins. I think we're fine. Elevated above their criminal past. Silently but undeniably. I send messages. They need to be received by the right people. They need to know who it's from. Nope. You're gonna get Shadow to turn against me?
Data Persona Q2 player asked me. The person who is streaming it. Her name is Janes. Got it. Janes must be quite the character if they're streaming as the ultimate lawyer in this wild ride of a stream.
Hey.
I wonder how they'll navigate the chaos and uphold justice in such a devilish setting. Let's see if they're as sharp-witted as they need to be to tackle this roller coaster.
Oh, does he think he's talking about the game? Does he... That was all true. He is the Hound. Your background music is playing. Yeah, it's coming from the game. Yeah, because that's what I do. I give everyone a little tease of the music that's playing. But I'm surprised. That's why the music went... I don't pick random music each time I go live. It's music from the game I'm playing. Though sometimes I need to start mixing it up a little. Circumstances are different. Why tell me now? Because now that I've seen her... You suddenly get cold feet. Today I think you're an outsider in over their head who could stay afloat with a life. Rise and Shiner sign as an attack. What do you mean as an attack? So long. Very well. Oh, one of those I couldn't add. There was an issue. Huh? I think we already added Rise and Shine. For so long. Farewell. Alright, now type it. Command doesn't work.
So long, farewell.
Well, we have it. You have to type it without capitalization, but now I do have it. Thanks for the heads up. 5 minutes notice really comes in handy when your client tries to catch a bullet. I'm sorry to disappoint you too, Sarah. Hey, man. I know what's happening. Oh, yeah, Sarah, don't worry. Morgan had to defend me. Farewell? What do you mean? So long, farewell. You're going through residence house. Yesterday, Donna says that I should speak about those kind of things. I was accused of a killer.
So long,
Farewell. There's still people. Oh, but you're a martial artist. How come you can't catch a bullet? Bullets are very fast. That is true. Bruh, I could probably catch an arrow if I knew it was coming.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Uh-oh. What's wrong? You couldn't catch a bullet. I never said I could catch a bullet. Me? I would need some really big gloves. You just wanted to say her name. We're within jogging distance. The side after Neville, so we proceeded on foot. He doesn't seem distracted. I'm reading right to an unconscious man. That's a good bit. His hands were shaking. Why he wasn't explicit about all this is, but complained about a detective not being forthcoming with the defense isn't worth a winning strategy. Hush now, James. What? You hush. Give me some gloves and I'll catch the bullet. You were not. Oh. My bad. Oh, wait. I just fell for the. Bruh. Yeah, don't ask about the soup. Yeah, it's... Especially for suspect, even though there was a 1099 on a third floor that already reported manager's death.
I just love Latinas, Sonic.
I'm gonna run upstairs and try to
Adios, amigo.
defibrillate. Adios, amigos. How was... Did you ever lose sight of your partner? I might have. Speculation yard, if I can't see you, you can't see me. That's just grade school logic. Overruled. Spill the deeds, witness. Minute, I'd say. Oh, interest bang. Your boyfriend is Lawrence. What? That's not even a real name. What are you talking about? Dumb question. What about your partner? Why? I have his on. Uh-oh. Thank you for giving us all the information. Thank you. Lawrence? I don't think I've ever met a single person named Lawrence. Maybe Laura. How many unconscious, helpless by the time he first appeared on a body cam. Yeah, let's look at that footage. Redirect. What is she doing now? Don't I just have the chance to ask questions? Oh, you met a person named Lauren? Yeah, Lauren. A French origin. Oh, boo. 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 Boo this man. That doesn't count. Boo. James. Jane. Not Janes. Far too less typical to be a... So it isn't just one for them and one for us. News. We just got a teaser. Wait, what? A new teaser? A new update for Sonic Speed Sim? Tell me. Tell me! It's not racist. How is that racist? I'm just saying, like, that doesn't count because that's such a... That's a foreign name. From France. Laurent. Laurent? I don't know. Oh, this is happening too fast. Okay. Oh, so you up and are already here. This Hound of Arcaria is obviously some kind of case file that the Organized Crimes Department is working on. Detective London isn't qualified to speak on it. It's a big difference. It depends on the career the witness is in question. You didn't know that. Needs the spoilers as well. If you ask him about this, what he's gonna say. Kazuichi doesn't count because it's Japanese. Chronos Idol from Sonic Frontiers is coming as a newer. Oh damn! It looks better than Nintendo Switch version. Don't say that. I did not know. We will. You know what? After this, here soon, I'm gonna have to watch that in about 10 minutes. We'll see if there's a teaser we can watch. I have a dog across his back. You vain son of a bitch. He sneezes. Bless you. You cannot let the jury hear that, Your Honor, but I really want to. But if organized crime wanted to arrest Sasuke, they should have done so already. He's on trial today because of the 5 counts and nothing else. This once again claimed that there's... we can replay Danganronpa. How so? Pretending to never believe it's in fact deadly. It's Soji and Akira. There's a new mod, Google Translate. Well, I don't have it on PC. That's the thing, and I'd have to buy it again. But I could try to buy it. See if that's on sale. Somebody posted on YouTube. Okay. They're fighting. It's only $20. $20! I don't got $20! I'm broke. I'm broke. Ah. Straight up mistrial before the day's through, and some other lucky Juntins will have all the rest of the fun. But Your Honor, the galley. The trial will remain open to the public until such time as I... Decision made, damn. Thank you. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Emma. So we aren't any worse off. Susuke might be. What do you mean? The gallery is filled to the brim with cops. They all think he killed Chopin. If London, London regales us tales of the house on top of that. Don't worry, Susuke. They can't do anything to you to hear. What a quorum. I won't spend the rest of my life at this quorum. Gonna be the biggest word on Sonic Speed. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it's the size of the one in the, like, that's a huge ass world. That's gonna be like the size of, like, that's like 20 Roblox world, Sonic worlds. Like, that's gonna be hella big. Hella big. Oh, for real, Your Honor? What now? Hey, Rockford, that witness guy who flaked on you made you look dumb. He's finally here. Uh-oh. The redirect fizzles out. You want to snap it up? No, Your Honor. Dang, Detective London, nobody wants to talk to your ass. Bro. The jury wouldn't hear it either way, and she has no need to. yeah, it definitely is gonna be. I'd imagine it's probably gonna be, on like phones, but I think Roblox has a thing where the render distance doesn't load in anything until you're within a good distance, because that's what it's like on the phone. Yeah, I'm nothing impressed about butting my arm between the gun and my heart. Stomach. Rogers, reporting for duty. Oh, he looks tired. Oh, sorry, then. Reporting for duty. Officer Hughie, Huey or Hughie? I'm just gonna say Hugh Rogers, patrol officer, former partner of Tariq Chopin. On my PS5, that's because the only device is not like I have. Yeah, I understand that. I'd imagine it runs pretty well on consoles. Had need of you. When I said my name was wrong, won't happen again. Tardiness, what's that? I'm being hours late to this trial. And I said a reminder. This dude is unreliable. Throw him out. Does seeing here I'm in the flesh jog your memory at all? Nope, not at all. He's lucky nothing important leaked out of his ears. Shall we begin, officer? Right. From where? The start. Oh. We're pretty boring. I mean, normal night. Me and Chopin were just driving on a route. Windows down. He was always getting car sick if the windows weren't down. Bro, same. I get car sick so easily. Fun fact, I do not like getting car sick. Phone is about to die. All right, no worries. But thank you for letting me know that, Mighty. We'll definitely be playing. If it comes out soon, we'll definitely be playing it more. Mount 45. My partner heard shots fired, so we went off. So off we went. Shots echoed down the lower ward, so I wasn't too sure about the direction. I have something to do with blue bloods. Blue blood. As we neared the street, we saw people sinking away from it. Hold up. Hey, before I go, oh, so is the other Mario Galaxy review up? I didn't know some people saw it. The reason is because when I posted that Mario review, YouTube didn't like it, or not YouTube. Whoever owns the Mario movie and the footage on YouTube did not like it. And, what am I trying to say? YouTube basically blocked it across the entire website. I could not upload it, and I did not want to miss out on this review being up. I wanted to post it as soon as possible. So, what I ended up doing was, I edited the review again and censored out all the footage. They still copyright struck me, but at least it was public. So while one video was basically being fought to be back up, I released it again so I could get views because I wanted my video to be up. But yes, that's the reason why it's posted twice. One is a bunch of blurs, the other one isn't, and I don't feel like deleting one of them. It's just... yeah, it's annoying that YouTube has this system where it's like you're guilty until proven innocent. But, you know, whatever, just bullshit rules and all that. I'm sorry, BS rules. I shouldn't be swearing. I'm sorry, but it is so aggravating knowing that, like, you upload a video that you worked hard on and YouTube just blocks it because you showed footage that's on a trailer. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. I didn't use footage. I used footage from the trailers. Like, are we not allowed to do that? It's, like, so dumb. That's what makes movie reviews so, like, dumb. Because I just want to have something playing on the videos. I can't. Anyway, front door wouldn't budge. Peeked around. Hey. Drinking some water? I am drinking some water. The only way into the building was locked. Yeah, and we had a strong reason to believe the shooter was still in the vicinity. The place was dead empty already. Heard a loud slam. A slam? What kind of slam? A slam, like slam. Slam. Or like slam. I don't know, it was loud though. Yeah, if you ever want to upload YouTube videos, if you use footage of other movies trailers, it always is going to get copyrighted because they don't like when you use trailer footage for some reason. You know, saying everyone said I didn't see that. Conclusion would be that you were not alone. Oh, well, F me, I guess. What? Yeah, with some helpful theorizing. Capped off with hard evidence. He told his partner to stay behind, but then the only reason he'd do that is though it would let him catch an escaped suspect. I think a suspect was escaping if the noise was heard. Oh my god, fuck. Came from the alley. A noise, like that one I was treated to when it's in London clumsily shut the dumpster out there. Hey now, it left my ringing too, you know. Our corporate managed to flee the scene. How does a dumpster lid relate into some imaginary suspect great escape? Only way to get from the 3rd floor to the street without going past clearing the building would be going down the fire escape into the alley. Oh shit. Dead pixel you're seeing, Your Honor. Were there boot prints on the top of the dumpster, a dent on the lid? Well, that's no. Of course not. There's no proof, no reason at all to think that anyone jumped down onto it. And no reason for us to entertain this train of thought. Damn it. I've got nothing. I'm thinking, I know, but might possibly be the time for you to stop. Flip the go board like you told me to do before, bruh. You're horribly misquoting me, Sarah. Was proof that someone was in a room when the police said. Adonai, any luck? Pardon the interruption, Your Honor. I have no objections at this time. The witness may continue. Please do. Wind a bit first, if you could, since we got off topic. Don't spare any details. Tell the court exactly what you saw and felt and heard that night. I'll gladly recount every minute. Line by line, like every detail. Uh-oh. Especially the irrelevant ones. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, time to play Danganronpa. And later I heard the thud upstairs. Ears pricked up a bit. The saying perked up is not. I know, but then my. Wait, bullshit, dead quiet. Sound system, you liar! Haha! Yeah, I would know because I was there. The witness must have heard the sound system. Oh, come on, man. City, even the lower wards. Nope, that's wrong! Grabbed in his testimony just now. Yeah, I heard the music. 30 floor, I guess. Your Honor, the witness established the front door was very secure tight. Wanna bet? I love that. Nothing strange about blocking out some kind of sound. Music was booming. Safe house apartment complex of sorts, as I understand it. I must have made a number of modifications to the premises. The front door certainly looked like a newish addition. Check. Maybe they redid the windows? No, I don't get it. I don't mind stating it plainly, Your Honor, that the building has been thoroughly... I know it was. I experienced it for myself, stepping out the lower wards, taking a nightclub vibe. I explained that what the witness experienced, wouldn't it? Perhaps, but that wouldn't explain the buildings being dead quiet when they arrived, not unless the window next to the sensor was closed. Asking the court to accept that the building happened to be soundproof is not the flawless argument you're making it out to be. The window in question opens to an alley. Rogers could have easily missed the noise coming out from it. Even though he already testified that he checked the alley before his partner shot the door open. He might have merely neglected to mention that he heard music at the time. Music in the alley? I would have noticed that kind of thing, right? Bruh. I'm gonna arcs from every angle I can, rotating cubes in my as fast programming will allow. And I'm still seeing a crime scene where the windows are open. There's a trick to it. Try to focus on the single cube first. Once you've got one spinning consistently, yes, Your Honor, those were found open. It's contradiction. The windows were closed when the officers arrived, but open by the time Rochester got to the 3rd floor. Someone must have opened to someone not apparently on trial, Your Honor. You should have stretched before attempting mental gymnastics. That intense, counselor. You claim that the window were originally closed? Only open at the last moment as some mystery individual fled down into the alley, but we know Creek was standing in front of those windows when he was shot. And we can see where his blood landed on the sides of the window that faced into the room when open. If, as you claim, the windows were closed when he was shot, then his blood somehow ended up on the wrong side of the glass, that's... Your theory is flawed, a far-flung fantasy with nothing other than Officer Rogers' poor hearing to support it. I'm gonna say this. I don't know. Fuck it. Alright. No. Ugh. Muck, out. That should tell you this. Some very chic interior design I'm seeing. Very, bruh. There's only side parallel to the walls. It wouldn't matter whether they were open or shut. When Creeks was shot, blood would always end up on the same side. You didn't say that, Lisano. Thank you for always listening, Sarah. But I said it just now, so whatever. Yes, thank you, Your Honor. That is so inappropriate for an agenda to do. Gotten us all on the same page, but we can all reasonably conclude that the windows were closed when Creek was shot, at the very least. Now, if this ARC did it, could just tell me whether the windows are actually soundproof. I doubt ARCs could simulate that accurately for you, Your Honor. If you're re-examining the scene for that specifically, it should be simple enough to. Uh-oh. Voice of Times Court, forgive me for repeating myself, Your Honor, but what you prove constantly that the windows were mere soundproof, the defense argument still hinges entirely on the omission of one detail in the witness testimony. Putting it another way. Just because he didn't hear the music, that doesn't mean he couldn't hear the music because the soundproof windows were closed. The devil's proof. Yes, and you actually used it right this time. I did my reading. Misdirection. Side of the underdogs, lovers, and dreamers around the world. The side of the defense, innocent until proven guilty. That's what makes the devil so infuriating for the prosecution. The people make a fair point, Your Honor. Isn't any hard evidence of fleeing suspect theory at the moment, but people haven't disproven it either, have they? Uh-oh. I forget the exact details, Your Honors, but all we need is a shadow of a doubt, right? Turned 5 dead bodies, the testimonies of 3 cops in a room soaked with floorboards and forensic evidence. Yeah. I don't know what that word means. Have you lost your mind? Trying to piss off everyone here? Yes. Absolutely. Come on, you don't hate that theory that much, do you? I'm warning. I'm warming up to it. No, stick to the facts for now. At the time Rogers and Chopin arrived, the front door was locked. The music was still playing at the scene of the crime, even if Rogers didn't notice up until the stepping inside. And at the moment Creek was shot, at least, we can be certain the soundproof window behind him was closed. Yes, those are the facts. Why are you restating them? Just something that's been bothering me. If we accept these as a fact, one part of the honorable officer's testimony makes no sense. That is... well, first off, we have to go big. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do not want to misclick here. Bum, 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 bum. Burning down, down, down. Fuck it. How could these two officers have set off in response to the sound of gunshots if the room was deafened at the time the gunshot was fired? Boom, pow, pop, bam. Oh crap. What are you talking about? Referencing, you told us officer partner heard gunshots. True enough. Officer Rudd, but just to clarify, are you saying you never heard any gunshots yourself? Well, then have my head out the window like him, so, well, that's what you're trained to do, isn't it? Or anything you see or hear across the network? Uh-oh. Confirmation always ideal. Yeah, so no officer. I never heard any gunshots. Oh, God. Yeah, this trial is going to get thrown. And this will waltz you both over to exactly 4 various murders have been committed before anyone else got there. Damn, she keeps slamming the fucking... You need to be very careful here. Uh-oh, thank you for your concern. I hate losing. Pardon? I said, but don't forget to direct your comments to the bench. Yep, might as well think I'm a lot bored compared to that, mocking the memory of the deceased small time. I feel like you're going to say something shocking here. I'm just confused is all, Your Honor. How could Officer Chapman have possibly had arrived at the scene of the crime when he couldn't have heard any gunshots unless he was asked to come there directly? You got an Evite? Exactly. From the Blue Bloods. Oh my gosh. Are these her usual tactics? Turn the entire city against her for no discretion. Oh, trust me. No. Discernible reason. Man, she did technically. Your Honor, defense is completely out of line. Allow me, Norena's. You have the goal to claim the answer to distress call when there's no panic button, no... true. That's all you have to say after accusing the son of 2 city council being corrupted by the Blue Bloods pocket change. Fair point, Chapman was the son of 2 city councilmen and by all accounts a dedicated police officer. Or the Blue Bloods without usually strong motive. Oh shit, she's about to expose it all. What are you... Oh, time to flex your media literacy. Present the article that shows a motive for Chapman to work with the Blue Bloods. Remember that you can reread an article you've collected. Sure. Damn it, I gotta read. The one thing I don't like doing. Oh, is it this one? Hold up. Actually, and what is this? Actually, okay, I actually think it's that one. In fact, oh shit. Don't get me started. I'm a political junkie. On a ballot measure specifically, huh? Oh, I'm the only one who sweats over his stuff, this stuff. Maybe it's old-fashioned, but I was hoping to hear some diverse, nuanced opinions. Your prosperity to lower wars, literal stability, and everyone knows about them. And of course, the mother of all paydays, anyone lucky enough to own the land it'll require. Wait a minute, you mean, am I the only one who reads at the news anymore? Wasn't counting on this being rhetorical, but who on the city council is sponsoring Proposition 492? Uh-oh. Why is it found there? Alright, no, it can't be these two. Have these been... this red ink, I guess this is... Well, it's the only thing that would make sense. No, nothing here. What are these classified documents? I knew it. He had them in his person. Uh-oh. Even the police can't keep a crime scene secure down there unless they're willing to play ball with the Blues. Or through them with an open arms and firm handshakes. Just what the hell are you trying to say? Counselor Morgan, if you... Sorry, wasn't sure I actually had to spell out, but if it certainly looks like patrol. Officer Chopin was working with the Blue Bloods Mafia to defraud the city. Uh-oh. Broom. Hey, God. I don't get keto. What? She said it! She said that. Every cop and every politician in the city. Sorry, I'm glad to redact my statement. Soon as any cop or politician or prosecutor can explain to the court how Chopin was able to arrive at the crime scene that night, we all know damn well he never heard any gunshots. It's a bit of a pickle. What do you got for us, witness? I don't know. He had good ears or something. Intuition or whatever. Officer Chopin was tipped off by CIA that he neglected to inform his partner about. Patrol officer with a secret criminal informant. See to hide from his own partner? That sounds horribly corrupt. Hell yeah. You call my comments inflammatory. You got brass, alright. That's a real rich coming from a mob lawyer defending the Hound of Akira. Uh-oh. Tuition like... Oh. The ultimate matchmaker? Is that a... your show, or is that a... No, that's from, fucking Project Eden. Goddamn. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. The witness' last statement was a regrettably slip of the tongue. Oh, seriously? He's the Hound? Ah, fuck. Isn't the Hound that... the spare time character? Oh, they also had a matchmaker? What was in Project Eden's Guard? A cop killing animals. Knew the whole house stank like shit. Whoa. Watch what you say about my family's house. Oh, what? You'll stab us in the back too? Hey, chill the fuck out, Sasuke. Please calm down. And shut up! Bad apple. Hang the whole house with them. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Oh, he pounded his fists! Your Honor, these outbursts from the gallery are not ideal, but we need to focus on preventing... You butchered him like that. Animals! Oh my god. You gotta pay this lord... You gotta pay this lord to spit on his grave, too. At least the Blue Bloods know their place. Dare you, while you pigs were colluding with the Blue Bloods to rip off everyone in the lower wards. Better a blue blood than the piss running in your veins. Oh my god. Server, hold him! Pardon? Stop him from doing anything stupid. Knock him out! It was fun, but now that you ruined it, you're all done. This court is now in recess. Beliefs, clear the room. It's not enough. Oh, no, I'm not done talking. I want to speak. Tell him, Rogers. Oh, fuck this guy. Burn the house! Look at Haze and AR. Rip him out the robot roots. You know why the chance you... Oh, he's gonna murder him. Wait, whoa. Hey, what the fuck? Ah, you son of a bitch. Whoa. Stop. You caught a bullet? Okay. London! What the fuck? Holy fuck! Alright. Gonna heat a moment, please. What do you mean, why? Why did I... Oh, where's... Oh, it's far away. London, my hero! As a detective, London, instead I recognized the nameless flickering in the back of his face. Don't need a word for it because you see it once. But what happened? Oh, it's the... On illegally as some eternal chop shop. Full of prosthetic tech. Use simple and air system projectiles. Uh-oh. Enamel, as in his teeth. What on earth is these people doesn't trigger any metal detectors. Aiming at flesh, it gets the job done. No, Your Honor. Yeah, man, it's not the metal detector. We're looking into it. Probably got his hands on a key. Only needs to work once. Yep. Oh, and God. Thank God it only happened. Alright. After this scene, we're gonna be ending it for today. After this little scene. I like this music playing. Jury must be horrified. I don't know how we could proceed. At their feet the moments. And by the way, how does a patrol officer know that my client is the lead suspect in that case? Like to explain that to me? Yeah, what the fuck? That's like, well, organized crimes, but the mood around Rogers has been celebratory. I'd imagine. The organized crime department buys Rogers a round of drinks. 4 hours later, I've got a shooter in my courtroom. Who was he? Owen Brinson, a low-level muscle in the Blue Bloods Mafia. Prior's possession dealing assault. Yeah, any connection to the Creeks pod? Meh, older generation. Different part of town, not exactly thick of thieves. Was an act of revenge, he was given orders. Uh-oh, that's very interesting, but it's a job for the police to handle. Morgan, I assume you'll be filing for a mistrial? About that, I feel like it's my client's best interest the trial continue. What? Damn, you don't want a mistrial? Bro, you want to take the easy dub? They've been given a long lunch, for a defense attorney to do his best for their client. Right now, clearly Blue Bloods Mafia is convinced that my client killed 4 men. Cop in the city thinks he killed Officer Chopin. If he walks on mistrial, he won't be able to walk down the street without getting shanked. He's a media blackout. I really hate that term. She's right, Your Honor. Story spreads the Blue Bloods tried to assassinate Sosuke. Every juror, they will assume he's guilty. That is true, actually. Building still on lockdown. Standard procedure says to keep it that way in another half an hour. Need to be intimidating enough that the story doesn't leak until the trial's over. Finish it tomorrow when there aren't many witnesses left on the docket. Finish tomorrow? Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, fine, yes. We'll have a blackout. Big scary old blackout like shadowy master of the universe. Right behind you, ma'am. Should be arguing for the same thing as you for once. Thanks for not gagging me of the effort. Would have taken the mistrial. Dumped the hound of Icarus idiot's doorstep and cashed their check. Some other idiot, huh? Or is it that you can't dump him? I like this music that's playing too. I'm about to download the soundtrack and just fucking... Oh, it's stuck in your head? I don't know if you saw my message, but I saw the Leon, the 11037 thing. And not beneath their notice. I don't think they'd bother to ask me just for underperforming. You know me, defender of the weak, champion of downtrodden. But if this means people start recognizing me, remembering me, Browson will be... London did him in one. You okay? What are you guys... Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, I didn't get the message. Oh, no. I was saying, I saw in the video the 11037 reference in that video. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it all here, actually, because we're gonna be ending here very soon. Sorry about that. No, I'm sorry, that was... Maybe I'm feeling jealous. I spent all this time worrying over crime scenes and diagrams, trying to get it inside of the... out of the heartbreak of all the people, and maybe I get into my head that I'm some kind of unfeeling badass. There's a freeze up like a deer at the sight of an actual violence. I need to get over that. Do you? Do you need to get over it? I was recommend a lesser sentence. That's just the thing. I never felt that bad about it at all. Alright. Perfect time. Holy shit, that was a lot. And we actually played a lot. Actually, man, story's getting crazy. And it's gonna be over. I mean, we're probably halfway through the chapter. Alright. First thing I need to do, by the way, is I need to get a brand new freaking Of the Devil logo because it's cropped off. Alright. So we'll just play this real quick. Fuck Danganronpa! That I don't know if I ever recorded that, but that is too funny. All my homies hate Danganronpa. This is a circus. Alright, we're gonna watch this. Alright, we'll have it right here. Yeah, I watched up to the few minutes. Wait, hold up. He can be heard.
Were kids, they took an oath to hunt down and kill the boredom of the masses.
There it is. Also, this cat. Where have I seen this cat? I just know it. Like, was it also from Amori? Like, I just don't know.
But you already knew that. It's why you tuned in.
Bam, bam, ba, ba. they actually got. I love that. I thought that was animated earlier. Okay.
Puzzle and Sling has been brought to you by the NMRC.
The
And
NMRC.
viewers like you.
And viewers,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
The theme song is already over! Puzzle! I told you to be ready by 9 when they tune in!
I get it. Don't you get tired of having so many goddamn bees in your
Ring the Dinkster.
Bees in my bonnet, thank you very much. Unless, maybe that would be a funny gag? Should I find a beehive I can stick my head into? Would that even read?
Dude, you are infested with bonnet bees right now.
Well, it doesn't matter. We've got a show to run and kids to raise. Some of these children see us more than their actual parents.
You think I don't know that? Ease off the gas. You sound like a maniac.
Oh, do I? Okay, you know what? If you're so calm and collected, why don't you host today's episode without my help?
Oh, I'd be glad to. You know, since you've completely fucked up this entire opening segment. But sure, be weirdly condescending about it, I guess.
You now have full reign. Just don't
He
deprive
made this
my
unknowingly.
Alright, kiddos, today is Craft Monday, so get out your drill bits!
No, not Craft Mondays!
This craft is called how
So
to
wait,
install the
you're the one
best
who,
swing set.
before his parents, it
Don't
scares
get a
me.
parent to help you out. They'll try to stop you.
Like, you've asked for a commission. I'm always confused on that term.
From anywhere.
Commission. When you've commissioned, does that mean that you've did the work, or are you requesting the work?
Who?
I'm kind of dumb-brained on that.
Puzzle and Sling has been brought to you by the NMRC.
The NMRC. And viewers like you. Alright, this is around where I left off.
Look at them. Such gentle creatures. Our world is about to be robbed of these sweet
Hey.
endangered lives.
You requested it? Okay.
But we can do something about it. For just pennies a month, you
Pennies.
can symbolically adopt a masticos. Because, my God, the only way you people would care about these poor things is if we let you pretend they're your property.
True.
You can also get this mug or something.
Hey.
I don't know. The National Masticos Research Center. Together, we can end their suffering.
Ah! Commercials are boring.
Ugh, I'll say.
Jeez, and now my craft was interrupted. Where was
My
I?
back is hurting. I need to stand up and stretch.
Look who came by to say hello, everyone!
Woohoo! I love the, now it's a puppet.
What a positively sunshiny morning!
Hello, Tunya!
Puzzle Sling, I see you have company. Hello there, children.
Hello! Hi.
Isn't it?
It is strange.
What the fuck is that thing?
Don't be rude.
Why, I'm Tulia, of course. I deliver your mail each and every morning. And look, you two got a letter.
You've got mail.
Be any better?
What's it say?
It's probably another foreclosure notice. Oh, wait, no, it's mail from one of our viewers.
Foreclosure?
Says, Dear Puzzle and Sling.
Golly goodness, what a positively precious way to start a lesson.
Puzzle, holy shit, what did you just do?
Why? Because you were an unnecessary character, that's why!
Beat up people who waste your precious
Alright,
time.
back to the letter.
Can someone on set call a paramedic?
Dear Puzzle and Sling.
Hi, this is Will, and I'm at home. I want to know what time we'll get back. Just to remember.
Why do I feel like, is that a real?
Reminder. Because I'm getting pretty bored and I don't know what to do, so just playing on my iPod. Thank you.
Damn. Damn!
Look, kids, we're gonna have a little come to Jesus moment here.
Uh-oh, it's the soapbox.
Me and Sling aren't gonna be around forever.
What the f-
You've got to start thinking of good ways to keep yourselves entertained.
Puzzle, what are you talking about?
When me and Sling were kids, we were raised in solitary confinement.
Puzzle, stop it!
Eventually,
Puzzle's
got sent out of
hilarious.
there. Someday, you're going to have to come up with your own harebrained schemes, just like we did all those years ago.
Why should they? Huh? Why should they?
What?
If the children tuned in here, that means they're bored. Why should they have to go through hell when we're the ones who are supposed to be there for them? How dare you make them fend for themselves like that? I thought you, of all people, would understand, considering no one helped us when we were their age. You're always making this whole thing about us. It's about them. It always has to be about them. Why can't you understand that? Unlike you,
They're
I
fighting.
actually care about this job.
Couples counseling.
No, I didn't. I don't know why I said
What
that.
the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I don't have my.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just.
Just what?
Beat her up.
It's just that sometimes I get the feeling that you don't care how they're gonna turn out.
Ugh.
Oh. Well, thank you, Sling. Thank goodness for that distinction. You just don't get it, do you? We can't be there 24/7 to whisk them away from their troubles. I know that's the reality you want, but it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't waste time trying to do the impossible when we only have a small time slot in their lives. I want them to make us proud. I want these kids to kill our boredom someday.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say. What, you want them to kill what?
Even though you have a different way of going about it, you're really good at this. I mean, the kids are crazy about you. I am so sorry if I ever made you feel like you aren't enough. I don't say it nearly enough as I should, but I hope you know that I'm really proud to be your friend.
I'll get out, bitch. And scene. Oh.
You, wanna wrap things up?
No. I think you deserve to do the honors this episode.
Well, until next time, kids, and remember, always throw heavy objects at small, colorful birds.
Puzzle, I don't think
Really, just get out there.
Puzzle!
And to be a short story. No, you're fine.
Like glow sticks on
I get it.
Puzzle, the Parents Television Council is gonna...
The PTC is gonna suck my dick.
Bum, bum, bum. So I saw that the parking lot. It's so funny. I saw that they this channel only had a few videos. Oh, is it like a self?
Say it again.
I mean, not like.
Bundle and save on insurance. Libbity bibbity.
Swoon.
Swoons.
Oh boy, not made to last long. In stop motion, the industry standard is that you make multiple interchangeable parts. Comic strip artist before I found Yawn because I ended up not using those names for them anymore. Yawn turned
My
into
head
Sling
is-
because at some point I decided are not siblings. I'm queer myself, so I'm siblings in a platonic friendship, in love, or toxic Yuri. Alright, so this one will be a little tricky to answer without spoiling future plot details. Puzzle's neck is broken, so in order for me to make more, I would need to create a bunch of duplicates of both Puzzle and
Interesting. When did this come out? A year ago, man. Got you. Well, I'm gonna sub because I'm looking forward to more of this, and yeah, videos like this needs to get more attention because I think it's pretty funny and pretty unique. I'm hoping the best for her. Or him? No, her. Toast Crunch.
to my 200 subscribers.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll definitely sub and hopefully they get hopefully Toast here gets a bunch of support. But that's gonna be it. Oh, I'm still here. That's gonna be it for today. I'll be live tomorrow. We're gonna probably do more of the devil and yeah. And we're probably gonna be changing my game on Friday to Sonic Crossworlds. Mainly because something came up as an update, and I don't really... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no problem. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll be continuing. And yeah, we're just gonna raid someone playing this game, and then yeah, we're gonna drop off. Yeah, everyone. Tomorrow. But hold on, let me just start the raid. Hold on, everyone. Unless you wanna, I mean, you don't have to stay for the raid. But feel free to, of course. We're gonna raid the one with the lesser. Because why the not? I wish I could have this many viewers. 12! Oh man.